Coming to 120 Bahadur, so when you say writing dialogues for a Farhan Akhtar movie, he is himself such a great dialogue writer. Is he a collaborator? Is there a distance that he keeps so that you can so that you can just do your own thing and he kind
Yeah.
of comes in whenever needed? How does that dynamic work?
No, he gave complete freedom.
Hmm.
Uh, he's also a producer, Access
Yeah.
producing the film. Uh, and I was told to just make it my own.
Hmm.
The characters of 120 Bahadur come from this place called Rewari in Haryana.
Hmm.
The whole unit
Yeah.
was from there. The idea was that what will these characters, again, they are soldiers but they are real people and they will have real camaraderie. They come from a very real place. They're all किसान के बेटे.
Hmm.
तो उन लोगों की आपस में
Hmm.
किस तरह की बातें होती होंगी, उनका क्या रिश्ता होगा एक दूसरे के साथ,
Hmm.
उनकी क्या, किन चीज़ों के बारे में वो लोग मजाक करते होंगे, क्या वो बातें होंगी जिनको लेके वो इमोशनल होते होंगे.
Hmm.
तो आई वॉज गिवन द कंप्लीट फ्रीडम. And then of course, then after once you write the version, then it becomes a process where you are sitting together and jamming and enhancing things.
Hmm.
And then I got great feedback from director, producers, everybody, Farhan.
Yeah.
From that point onwards, it was a very collaborative process, but it was a really enjoyable process for me working with Axel Rezi, who's the director of the film. It's his passion project. He's an army kid. Yeah.
But even speaking of army kids, like Farhan has also spent so much time on, in Ladakh or
Yeah.
in army zones
Yeah.
ever since Lakshya.
Yeah.
It's also like a passion project to him.
Yeah.
So were there any feedback that you got from him in terms of that, of because he knows that world so better,
Hmm.
or so much he's so immersed into that
Yeah.
world as well.
Yeah.
Was there any feedback that you can recall
From what point of view?
in terms of dialogues?
No, see, he
No.
enjoys
No.
that space. He loves Ladakh.
Yeah.
I think he was shooting there after Laksh, and I think he keeps going there.
Hmm.
Uh, but I think his feedback was very uh, precise in terms of he likes a certain kind of filmmaking. He likes a certain kind of uh, like I knew that when I'm writing 120 Bahadur, I cannot be using the same yardsticks when I'm writing Border 2. That's
Yeah.
the difference that I have to keep in mind, because I'm writing different kinds of, they're both war films,
Yeah.
but they both are coming from a different place.
Yeah.
They both have different ethos, they both have different fabric
Yeah.
to them. So I just had to keep that in mind in an overall way.
Right. Which is, I mean, it reminds me of a dialogue that I saw that I heard in the trailer of 120 Bahadur, which is that when Farhan's character says that "Zameen ke liye ladte aaye hain, ab sar zameen ke liye ladna hai,"
Yes.
which is so. I don't think any other soldier can say that except that those people, that unit,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they've come from Haryana.
They've come from.
Yeah. So how do you make, especially in times like these where jingoism usual is it's almost exploited in dialogues. मतलब कुछ भी देशभक्ति और बोलो तो वो हो ही जाएगा hit. There's this assumption, which
Yeah.
is not the case as we've seen
Yeah.
in the past few months. But in this case, how do you make that very contextual? How do you make it about as much about the characters as it is about the country?
It's again going back to the same thing that I was talking earlier, that whenever I'm doing any story or if I'm working on any project, I try to understand the core of it.
Yeah.
What was the core of 120 Bahadur? The core of 120 Bahadur was that these guys, these brave soldiers, what were they like? Much like how we spoke about Family Man, he was a world-class spy but a middle-class guy. As you said, James Bond comes from Chembur.
Yeah.
These 120 Bahadur, these brave sons of the country, where did they come from? They came from a very simple village in Haryana.
Yeah.
They were all from Rewari. I've been to Rewari because I come from that belt itself. And I know what kind of people are they. If I was born in that time, maybe some of them could be my friends. So I knew that they are simple kisan ke bete. And that's what Major Shaitan Singh tells them. The whole dialogue which comes is ke tum sab kisan ke bete ho. ज़मीन की लड़ना तुम्हारे खून में है, तुमने कभी सूखा से लड़ा है, कभी बाढ़ से, तुम कभी सूखा से लड़ते हो, कभी बाढ़ से, ज़मीन की लड़ना तुम्हारे खून में है। और इस बार बात ज़मीन की नहीं, हमारी सरज़मी की है। सो आई थिंक बिकॉज एज अ लीडर ही वॉज ट्राइंग टू टेल देम कि यू नो हाउ टू फाइट फॉर योर लैंड।
Yeah.
एज किसान ऑल्सो आपने ज़मीन के लिए ही लड़ा है ज़िंदगी भर, और अभी आप ज़मीन के लिए, सरज़मी के लिए लड़ रहे हो। तो दिस कॉन्टेक्स्ट, वंस यू नो कि एट द कोर इट इज़ किसान के बेटे लड़ रहे हैं सरहद पे. So once you understand this context, this dialogue will automatically come to you, is what how I look at it. Because if you're not paying attention to the core of it, how will this dialogue land at you? It will not. It will not come to you. But once I've understood this core of story, it's natural for me to understand that emotion.
Yeah.